What's good, YouTube, man? You know we back, bro. It's Berto TV, and I'm here with another video, man. I know it's been a little minute. Yeah, I had to do some stuff with my personal life. Ended up moving from a different state. I'm here in Florida now, so all my Floridians tap in, show some love in the comments, man. But I ain't gonna speak too much on that, you know what I'm saying? But coming to y'all boys today with another video about some drama, obviously in the underground music industry. The title today is I don't know how to pronounce dude name. I forgot how you Isaiah Isaiah. I listened to him, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he called out K3 for speaking on his child. I knew he had a kid, but I ain't know nothing about none of this right now, so I'm as clueless as y'all boys. So we just gonna tap in and we gonna watch it and see how this is. So yeah, without further ado, we gonna go ahead and get into the video. So yeah, y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. We coming out with y'all boys with more content, back to back bangers, bro. Dropping videos constantly. I'm trying to do it every week. So bear with me if I don't have it every week, but I'm gonna have it every other week. You know what I'm saying?
I was finna work with K3, but she said ELA. That's crazy. But he then posted a video and said with the caption, here's Slump yelling at her because he
Wait, hold on. You know what I mean? Let me full screen and go back.
I was finna work with K3, but she said ELA. That's crazy. But he then posted a video and said with the caption, here's
I'm guessing ELA is kid. I don't know. We gonna let him speak.
yelling at her because he caught her bumping Top Kid.
And see how many of these in real life get packed up.
I've been telling y'all for about 2 years already that Jace is that guy when it comes to beef. Think about it though. He didn't diss so many
Yeah, and that's another thing. Why his name Jace, but it's spelled Isaiah? I don't know, bro. That's weird, bro. You need to fix that, man, cause I don't understand. Shout out Duty too, man. Shout out Duty.
rappers. So many rappers then dissed him, like I can't even count. And you know, that used to be my whole channel. I used to just make all beef videos, but over time I started making different ones, you know. More of the story, Jace always finds some way to beef with somebody, okay? But sometimes, you know, it's not Jace's fault. And that's very rare. Very, very rare, okay? And of course I had to stop making videos about it because Jace beefing with underground rappers got so bad that he took it to mainstream. Then started beefing with Tootsie Roll, whatever the rapper, mainstream rapper, man.
Yeah, he started beefing with that nigga when they did that little Plat-Boy Max shit, bro. Like, bro, damn, if you knew coming into a Song Wars, don't get it, don't bring your feelings in that shit. That's all I gotta say about that.
I'm not finna explain that situation. Y'all kind of already know what happened. I don't really care to even speak about that. The only reason I'm speaking about this situation today is because it involves a rapper that's really on the come up right now. Now, I'm not sure if y'all heard about K3. This female rapper been blowing up lately, and she's been popping up on everybody's timeline. And the one way I describe her music is bad bitch music. She literally said it herself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to K3, I don't really listen to her music like that. I done heard a couple and there. It's hype music. I fuck with it for sure. It's hype music. It's definitely hype music. It gets your blood pumping, gets you moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's mainly for the female population, but it's hype music. So that's all I gotta really say to that. But yeah, shout out her career and what they doing with that. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody.
You know, she all about the bag, she throwing ass, she dissing her ops, she done made some songs with Benji, and her image is being a crash out, you feel me? In her video, she's holding the axe. If you go watch Miss Crash Out, like she's holding the axe for real. She got a song called Yams Flow, that's hard, you know, and for the past 3 to 4 months, she been building, making a name for herself, you know? She did that Underground Cypher, Kai, Max, Your Rage, they all reacted to it. So right now, she's getting exposure, and it's only a matter of time before she get in that conversation based off her numbers, like Molly Santana level or something like that. Not saying that she's better than Molly or anything like that, but she's climbing up there, okay? And she's getting up there fast, and I gotta give her credit, you know? And I know y'all confused to why I'm speaking about her. I done made videos of me reacting to her on my second channel already. So a lot of y'all already know that I'm tapped in, you feel me? But this situation I'm finna speak about, it's not really that good, bro. I will send some screenshots from my supporters. Yeah, this is bad, okay? But y'all know how this start, Twitter. So Jace had made a tweet. He was like, I was finna work with K3, but she said, fuck ELA. That's crazy. And for the people that don't know, ELA is Jace's daughter, okay? And I don't know.
Is it a what? I'm confused. Is that ELA for her name? I'm pretty sure that's for her name, right? I don't think he'll call her ELA. Yeah, so like, is ELA her name or is that her abbreviation? I'm gonna just say that's her abbreviation, just to make it make sense. Because nowadays, 2025, I don't know what y'all boy got going on. Just name shit, man.
I don't know why people thought that Jace would lie about this. I don't think he would lie about somebody saying fuck his child. You feel me? That's crazy. I seen the dude said, no way you gatekeeping underground women now. But then it got to a point where Jace had to show proof. Cause people didn't believe him. Cause he didn't beef with everybody. So nobody expected this, but he did. He showed proof. So if you look at this tweet, he said, yeah, cause I'm making it up, right? But before Jace had showed proof, somebody asked K3, is this true? Like, is he making this shit up or not? And she said, no, laughing my ass off. But Jace had responded with a screenshot of her literally on her spam account or something like that saying ELA. And if you look closely, she typed it out, right? She then screenshotted it and posted it onto her story. But I'm not sure if she actually sent that to the chat or whatever. So at this point, a lot of people changing up. You like, you know what? This is crazy. Nothing about this is
Wait,
cool. You just dissed this
so why would she diss the dude though? Why would she diss the dude kid though? Is it for clout? Is that another way to get clout? That's what I'm trying to think. Cause like that's the only thing I can think of right now. Why would she diss this man kid? And then it's just all weird, bro. That's why I don't be trying to be on social media like that, man. Y'all boys be trying to start drama for no reason. And then nigga already done beef with everybody, so you just trying to be a part of it. That's what I'm looking at from my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
man child. We know Jace is crazy at times, but like this is wild. Like you tripping. And then Jace keep going. And I'm not sure why Jace did this, but he then posted a video and said with the caption, here's Slump yelling at her because he caught her bumping Top Kid.
And see how many of these real life get packed up. The fuck, you on my fucking body. That's why they stay me on that fucking internet, boy.
And I know a lot of y'all lost right now because why is she with Slump in that video? Apparently she used to date Slump or something like that. I don't know the time frames, but she did at a point.
Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense now. If y'all didn't know, Slump Six or whatever his name is, he used to beef with Jace. I don't know if they still beefing, but apparently, from what Duty just said, Slump used to date K3 back in the day. So he got mad at K3 for bumping Jace. So I can kind of see how all of this triangle shit's coming together, you know what I'm saying? Just more circulating drama on the same shit, probably.
Hate that man. But then K3 goes on by saying, I'm not beefing with this man, no shade, but he forcing it. She then replied to the video, she said, laughing my ass off, this is cap, not gonna lie. They yelled at me for cheating. Unfortunately, I just thought that caption was funny. And for the people that's watching the video, if you don't know, Slump and Jace used to beat. So when she used that caption, she know what she was doing. She clearly was a fan of Jace. She used the caption to make Slump mad. But she's saying it's cap. Who knows, bro? And then you can tell this whole situation get into her because she said, this gay. Sorry, I can't entertain you all anymore. But then she proceeds to answer all these questions. Somebody had asked her, was you dating that nigga? Question mark with some laughing emoji. She replied and said, please, I'm so embarrassed. Somebody typed a full paragraph and said, I mean, hey, Slum, but it's no point of you having beef. Just apologize to the nigga and make some music. Whether the screenshot old or not, if it was you, you would feel the same way. We want to collab. And what he said ain't a bad thing, okay? If you do just apologize, I don't think Jace would be mad at that. He was already at a point where he wanted to make a song with, but once he found screenshots of you dissing his child, that's what got him, mad or whatever. But she
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
already explain
pretty sure anybody would not fuck with you if you dissing a kid. That's just off the top of the head.
before that she do like Jace music, you know what I'm saying? That's one of her favorite artists. But that screenshot, that is crazy, okay? That's his kid, I feel like everybody would act the same way. Then she said, I can't apologize to own up to something when it's all being presented to me negative online. He easily could have asked me, is this true? But he tweeted about me instead. That is true. They could have chopped it up between DMs or whatever. But
But come on, man. How do you expect this man to come to you after he just went on social media and had to see some negative shit about you talking about him? You know what I'm saying? You don't expect some nigga to just slide in your DM and just be like, yo, is this true? No, come on now. I wouldn't do that personally. I understand, there's a level to like maturity, but like when it comes to your kid, all that shit out the window. So fuck all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. That's just me. Fuck you.
there's more to it that we don't know. Somebody else said the shit that he yelling about got nothing to do with you. She replied and said it was a picture of another boy in my phone who happened to be a rapper, which led to him crashing about being better. Blah, blah, blah. You get the point? Question mark. She kind of just admitted that she cheated, right? Then somebody said, how could you cheat on this? And he sent the song from Slump. She said, technically, I ain't cheat. I had a picture of another boy in my phone. Okay. All right. Somebody said, wait, you cheated for real? Question mark. She replied and said, not even. He just saw another selfie in my phone. So then everybody just started getting on her head. And I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of confused on this right here because somebody said, why cheat on 6 Gang? And why I heard you was f***ing with Pretty Fun and Che at the same time? Question mark. Hopefully that ain't true. She replied and said, I never f*** with Mikey. She used to date Che, Slump, and Pretty Fun, but that's not true. That's insane. Okay, I'm kind of lost for words because I didn't know that at first. I did know that she dated Slump. I seen like a photo leak online. I'm not gonna put that on the screen. If you want to go see that, you go search it up for yourself. Apparently she used to date Che too. They had something going on, so this probably explains why Che don't mess with. Maybe I'm pushing it. Okay, does anybody know if Che and
Now what I'm saying, connect the dots, y'all boys, connect the dots.
Slump still cool or whatever? I'm just yapping. Okay, then somebody replied and said, I knew your ass was a cheater. Don't trust these bitches. She replied and said, shit, it's in all my songs. So she kind of admitting that, bro, she all about cheating anyway. She don't give a f. Like, honestly, that's not the point. So it went from her dissing Jace kid to now she's being exposed for being a cheater. But she don't care because she stands on the fact that she cheats in her songs. She say it all the time. Then somebody else said, nigga trying to start with the females now. Laughing emoji. Then she responded and said, nigga texted me. Then tweeted about me 2 minutes later. Like, damn, sis. And then she made a tweet at midnight.
I'm gonna just skip all this shit. I don't really give a fuck. I'm trying to hear about the beef.
Man, like, I know what it's from. Like,
that she remember that. I know it was me now, but no, at first I didn't remember. Like, I would just be on Vans back then. I don't have a clue what was going on back then. But now my friend said she remember that account. I can apologize. I didn't even know who ELA was.
that was you.
That was me.
That's my daughter.
I seen everybody else. Yeah, I know that shit now. But back then I was just following what I seen everybody else comments. That's what they were saying, so I said it too.
She knew.
I feel that shit just wasn't cool about it. I just don't like how you get on Twitter and try to make it seem like I'm reaching or something. Cause I would have never.
I didn't know, nigga.
I hit you up trying to work. Why would I go and do that on Twitter when I'm trying to work with you? But you said fuck my baby, so it was like people was telling me that, so I ain't look dumb working with you.
Who is people, Hannah?
No, not Hannah. You talking about Hannah?
Yeah.
Like Hannah, like white girl Hannah.
Yeah, white girl Hannah.
Nah, that's gang. Nah, she ain't tell me that.
Yeah, okay.
She ain't tell me that, dog.
New Cantu Weightless Collection, powered by Blue Agave that locks in moisture and fights frizz.
Come on with the ass, man.
Dog, that's it.
It ain't nobody else that I knew from back then that be screenshotting and being messy like that besides that bitch. But I don't really care who did it. It don't really got
I don't know
to do with
too
me.
much
I do
about
apologize though.
Yeah,
but you
dog.
messy. You know you messy for going on Twitter about it. You know that, right?
I really ain't, because I really ain't messy for going on Twitter about it, because you try to push this positive narrative.
What positive narrative?
I ain't really just gonna get too much into that, because that's not what I'm just talking about right now. But it's just like, I ain't just gonna let you get away with saying fuck my baby. Like, somebody gonna know about it, because if you gonna act like it was fake, I know it's not fake. So I'm about to let that shit be known that you said fuck my baby. And you a girl, so I'm not gonna beef with you. I ain't gonna beef with you about it. I just want an apology. You feel me?
Need a lighter? That don't even sound logical, but I mean, alright.
You being a girl, be not what to beef with you. All I want is an apology.
That's
so I'm
not what I'm talking about. If you wanted an apology, you would have texted me. You wouldn't have gone on Twitter and said, "Oh, K3 said this and this about my daughter." You would have texted me like, "I heard you said this. Is it true?"
No, but it's like you tried to play in my face though. You know?
Nobody tried to play in your face, my nigga. I'm just now waking up. You sending me a screenshot from 2021.
I'm talking about yesterday, and that wasn't 2021. That definitely was 20. That definitely was 2022. I'm saying I hit you up.
It don't make a difference.
I'm saying I hit you up yesterday to work, and you was down, but you wasn't gonna tell me you said fuck my baby. I had to hear this through the grapevine.
That is true.
You said what?
Right. I just told you I didn't remember. I literally had to show my friend and ask her if that was my account. On my soul, I didn't remember. And I just told you I apologize. If I knew it was me right then and there, I would have said I apologize. Nigga, I been wanting to work. I posted that I wanted to work and told niggas to hit you up.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Nah, yeah, I still want to get some shit in. I just ain't respect that. I just ain't respect that
nigga,
aspect.
you can't get shit in. Now after you just slander me online, you got everybody knowing I talked to this lame ass white skinned bitch. You just embarrassed me.
Why
now
you?
Y'all know I was fucking with that nigga. Why would you do that to me?
Why would you fuck with him if you wasn't confident in it?
See, I was like 16, bro. I had my own thing going on back then. I'm past it now.
Look.
Why that shit see like I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's because of my age. I'm 24. I ain't no real life old head, but I'm like almost there. But like it seemed like some high school shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand you want an apology. You got your apology. That should really be that. It ain't shouldn't be no more talking. It shouldn't be no more going back and forth. It look he kind of sound like y'all arguing in a way, but like I don't know. I don't know. Comment down below if y'all feel the same way. If y'all feel different, you know. Tell me y'all thoughts.
Look, all I'm saying, we don't gotta work. I just needed that apology because I don't play like that. Like everybody that talk about you a girl, so I got nothing to do with you. But every nigga that has spoke on my baby, they get spunked type shit. So like I don't really play like that type shit. So it really just be throwing me off.
I'm not gonna fake. I don't want to hear that, bro.
I'm just
like
saying.
I said, I was sorry about some shit I was trolling about. I didn't know that was a person. So I'm gonna be holding on to it so tight on my ass. You on Twitter, you texting me.
You don't gotta daughter.
But she really ashamed of being with Slump, bro.
So you don't know where I'm coming from. That's a little girl.
No, I understand.
And it'd be a little different if it was my son, but that's a little girl. You feel me? Cause that shit.
But I didn't know that.
That shit fucked up.
I'm telling you, I didn't know that was a person, a girl, a boy, a it, a they, a them. I didn't have no clue. Shit, they saying ELA. I'm thinking English class. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about, and then you sit up here doing a whole lot.
I ain't doing a whole lot of nothing, man. That's my baby.
You is doing a whole lot. No, yeah, that's your baby. Good job.
She grew up with me. That's my firstborn. That's my oldest. She grew up with me. I'm 22. I'm 22. She's 6. I'm 22 and she's 6. She grew up with me. Like I don't play like that. That's my firstborn, and she a little girl. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
that's beautiful. I love to hear it. I mean, I'm glad you a good pops, but like. I'm not allowed to beef with you on Twitter. You're doing a lot on Twitter. I just woke up.
I ain't beefing with you though.
This nigga.
I ain't beefing with you though. I just told you I was still working with you.
Fuck I look.
He's still beefing with her. Whether he want to admit it or not. That's crazy. This is all just weird. It's awkward. It's weird.
Like after you just.
I ain't disrespect you. Did I disrespect? Did I disrespect you?
Not yet. No. However,
it ain't no not yet. You a girl. I ain't about to disrespect you.
The way I see it though, knowing that I'm a new artist coming up, and for you to be somebody.
Now we about to play that. I ain't doing this because you. Because if we want to pull statistics out and facts, man,
I'm not saying statistics. I'm saying.
I'm just saying I ain't doing this because you a new artist. I ain't doing this because you a new artist.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you that you're shining a bad. You're gonna find me in that light.
You said I'm shining a bad. You said I'm shining a bad light on you.
Yeah.
You shined the bad light on yourself, saying fuck my baby. She was probably like 3 at the time.
Nigga, please, you could. But see, you text me about that and then you put it on Twitter. That shit odd. I said that shit when I was 16, high as hell. Same way the rest of these little underground niggas be.
Well, look. If you. It's different. It's different from when. It's different from if you was making fun of a nigga or you was talking about some shit that didn't matter. If you was talking about my mama or my daddy or something. But nothing on the internet goes for like nobody forgets none of that shit. You talking about a whole baby. Like nobody's gonna forget that shit. Nobody's gonna just let it pass easy. You think people let that pass easy? That's a real dog. That's a real child. She's in the other room, sleeping in her room right now. That ain't no internet shit. That ain't no I'm faking having a daughter. No, none of that shit. She's a real human being. So yeah.
I didn't know that. How many times you gonna yell at me about that? I did not know that was a person.
Cause I'm saying you trying to pull that I'm doing it cause you a new artist card.
I'm not pulling shit. I'm not saying that's why you're doing it. You can do it for whatever you want to. I'm saying I'm in my feelings now because I'm trying to build my career. I got shit going on, and this is what you got going.
What do you mean what I got going? I got a lot of things going. I'm just saying like.
Nigga, that's not what I'm see.
You say, if you say, like, let me.
What are you talking about? I be trying to be on your side, but
let me teach you. Let me teach you something about life.
No, you can't teach me shit.
When you talk about a baby, nobody's gonna let that go lightly.
No, you don't have to let it go. All I'm saying is be understanding.
I'm not mad at you, so I don't know why you get mad at me. I'm not mad at you.
Because you don't listen. That's why I'm getting mad.
You a girl. Like, I'm not about to be mad at you.
Beautiful. You on your stream?
I'm just saying, like, this is a whole baby. This is a child. Like, nobody's gonna take that lightly.
Okay, and I did not know that, and I apologize.
I told you that, and I said, and we could have left it at that when I said, okay, I accept your apology. I'm still down to work. I just wanted you to apologize. Then you double back and said, fuck, I look like working with you. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I've never disrespected you yet, not once. That's how people try to flip this narrative on me. I ain't about to disrespect you. You a female.
I'm not flipping nothing on.
That shit is going on and on and on about the same shit. It's like they both not understanding where each other coming from, and that's kind of how it is when somebody don't got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a kid, so I understand how that hit different from any other thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got kids, you might not understand it. You might not get it, and it's just like two heads colliding. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally. You know what I'm saying?
You, bro, like I said what I said when I.
Yo, these Katie's are fire. Bro, you work here? Whatever.
When I was 16, whatever, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm on the phone. So, no, I don't want to talk to y'all. I'm on the phone. Like I was saying. I did whatever I did when I was 16. I turned 21 this year. That was years ago. I apologize for it. We passed that. All I'm saying is, you had already texted me. We already had a conversation. So that could have been a conversation to us. To post about it, oh yeah, K3 said fuck my daughter. Okay, I understand. You weren't ready. No, I understand that part. But then to take it as far to keep posting about other shit that don't have nothing to do with your daughter is where I'm like, well, damn, what the fuck?
It don't make. The second thing I posted don't make you look dumb. That make him look dumb. So what are you talking about? What do you mean?
All I'm saying is I feel dumb because I don't like having that hoe on my roster. So for me being an artist and then people find out you fuck with this lame ass nigga, it's like fuck. Now I have to hold this every day. See what you did to me? See what you did? It's like I want to compare, but you know how
that's what you put yourself in.
The rumors that people put. Okay, but you put yourself in shit. And people put that in your comments every day, and you don't want that shit in your comments every day, do you?
I don't complain about nothing in my comments.
This nigga. Alright, now I guess he's Superman. He don't complain about shit. He don't never get mad. Shit.
I'm not saying I'm Superman. I get mad and shit, but I don't go trying to hide the fact I said some shit that wasn't meant to be, that wasn't supposed to be said.
I didn't try to hide though.
You just gotta stand. It's cause like you said it at a time. You gotta stand on it. I get you young.
Okay, I could stand on it now, but I just told you I did not know. That's where all the confusion. I'm waking up confused as fuck. Like I said, fuck who? What are you talking about?
I feel you. I just, I ain't gonna let nobody play in my face about that shit. That's my child. You feel me? So that's just all it is. Like, a nigga told you, a nigga didn't have no bad blood with you. I told you I accepted the apology. You the one who getting on 10. I'm not on 10 right now. I was just telling you how I feel, and that was that.
I'm not on 10. I'm more on like 7.
Cause you hopped on Twitter and said you never said that. Then you was in my DM saying that account was fake and it wasn't you.
I didn't say that account was fake. I didn't say it was me. I said said that's a picture of me. So I don't know that account.
Exactly. You said you don't know that account. You feel me? I know. I can recollect everything I did in life. You feel me?
That's you. That's beautiful. But like, imagine me. I'm 16. I'm on Xans and I'm posting. Shit posting, mind you. And now it's 2021. I've had so much shit happen to me. I've posted so much shit since then. No, I don't remember that bullshit. Mind you, screenshot don't even say send. So I didn't even send the shit. Like,
it's just
sound like excuses. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna work with her, work with her. If you're not, you're not. And that's just how I feel about that shit.
He posted it.
Like, it don't matter how it went down. We obviously screenshotted it. It ended up in the internet. That's just all that was. Like I said, I'll say it again. I got no bad blood with you. I told you I still work with you. You get mad because you saying I disrespected you on Twitter. I never disrespected you at all. I never ever disrespected you. I'm not trying to have this become no YouTube video I'm not trying to have duty posting it. I'm
It's
not
too
trying
late.
to have none of this shit. I'm just saying that was my baby right there. Like that's my.
They telling me to make the vid already, bro. So I got to, bro. I already know he gonna see
like,
it.
I got custody. I raised her. I changed her diapers when I was 16. You feel me? When I was 16. You feel me? You was 16 talking about fuck my baby. I was 16 changing diapers. Take care of my family. That's the difference. But we all go talk shit about Jace and hate on Jace though because he feels certain type of way. I'm human. I'ma feel like any other human feel. But I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Bro, the comments talking about some duty somewhere plotting. I know duty watching this kicking his feet right now, bro. I'm chilling.
Because when I hit
I'm watching it just like y'all.
you up in my, cause when I hit you up in DMs, all I said was damn. I heard you said fuck ELA. Whoop you whoop. What's that about? Then you get to talking about, you too old for that. Whoop, you too old for this. And the underground is weird. And whoopie whoop. Like, what are you talking about?
You too old to be posting old ass videos trolling.
I'm not too old to nothing. You said you 21, right?
About to be.
I'm 22 years old. What am I too old to do? Like, what am I too old for?
I feel like I'm too old to be.
What am I too old?
I wouldn't be doing that.
16 years old is too old to be saying fuck somebody's fucking 3-year-old baby. That's what are you talking about? We want to talk about too old.
Like I said, I didn't know that was a baby though. Like I said, so how many
Hey,
times
what?
you gonna bring that part up?
You dated Slim Sixes. You knew that was my baby. Stop
I
playing with
wouldn't
me.
worry. Nigga, I wouldn't worry about.
Nah, he mad. Nah, he mad. You can tell the nigga mad. Nah.
Who the fuck he was beefing
You
with?
knew that. You knew that was my baby.
And he wasn't even my boyfriend at that time. When that shit was going on, that was my boyfriend. I wasn't even fucking with him. What you talking about? Yes, he was. I ain't about to keep going back and forth. Come on.
You had dated Shay too.
And what about it?
I was just asking.
What that got to do with
Damn.
anything?
I was just asking because people were saying that.
That all propped up and shit, like.
What that got to do with anything?
I was just asking. Nah, you good though. I don't got no bad
Yeah,
blood
I'm
on
gonna go to the
that.
studio. I'll talk to you later.
You good. She need to learn how to record herself. Talking about she finna go to the studio.
And hold up, it's not over because Nino Pay has something to say. He reposted a video of K3 cheating on Slump, and he replied and said,
Damn. Nino Pay, what you said? I don't know.
if I was her ex, I'd knock her head off. I think she think it's funny, but that's me though. What are we doing here, man?
Damn.
Situation wasn't necessary, you know? Yeah, anyways, I'm done chatting. Whatever her past is, keep it in the past. We don't want to know that. Yeah, that seems to be the whole situation right now. Please don't be dissing people kids. That's lame.
That shit crazy. That is lame though. Like Duty said, though, don't be dissing people kids, man. It could turn into a whole nother thing, you know what I'm saying? It can go from here to there real fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, you could just your mom, the mom, dad, cousin, sibling. But when it comes to the kid, that's when shit get like, that's when shit get left. But like, yeah, comment down below what y'all think, man. Um, yeah, shout out Duty, man. Who do y'all, I guess, pick sides on? If y'all don't pick sides, just let me know, man. Just let goddamn cook. But yeah, it's been Berto TV with another video. We gonna come back with more videos, man. I appreciate Duty for putting out videos like this so I can react to it. So yeah, y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and yeah, we out.